podcast. I'm Charlie Neff.
I'm Melanie Miller.
And if you don't know who Melanie is, she is the top dog over at the Swiftie podcast, Swiftie podcast. She also is one of our camera girls, getting all the celebrities out in the town. And she's filling in for Charlie Cotton today. We've got a lot of topics to cover. We're going to be starting with Adele and Rich Paul might be engaged. That's what people are saying. So we'll get into that. Celine Dion is there at the Olympics for her performance, and she looks amazing. And then also Snoop Dogg carried the torch. Look good. Look like a natural. And then we'll get into Kamala Harris joined TikTok. She is targeting Gen Zers, and I kind of liked her first video, so we'll play that for you as well. Oh, and in the same vein, Barack and Michelle finally officially endorsed her. And lastly, we'll get into Oprah and Gayle King. They're addressing their romance rumors. Been a lot of rumors that these women are secretly in a relationship. Well, they break it down for us. So let's get started with Adele and Rich Paul. They are reportedly engaged. There's been speculation for months that they've been married, but there's some outlets reporting that they're officially engaged. He apparently proposed to her in her hometown of Tottenham in North London.
How is he going to live in England, though? He, like, literally reps LeBron in America.
I don't think they're going to live there. I think they were just visiting
I thought that she wanted to move back to England.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they could figure it out. He is the manager, right, for LeBron James.
Yeah.
So
his work is here.
Probably, yeah. He's got to stay here. But there's some photos of her in a car, I think, with Rich Paul, and you see she's got this insane diamond/gold ring. Totally looks like an engagement ring. Doesn't look like costume jewelry to me. Had to be pretty expensive. But apparently they were celebrating champagne at the Chilton Firehouse, legendary restaurant. And yeah, what do you think of this couple making it official?
I love this for them. I feel like they're the cutest couple. I feel like Adele deserves to be happy. I feel like I think they look great together. I'm just so confused because a while ago, wasn't she at a comedy show and like somebody was like, is anyone recently married? And she goes, I am.
Right. She's like called him her hubby too. It's very confusing.
I'm very confused.
I don't think I would ever call a boyfriend a hubby.
Really?
No.
I think people... yeah, like as a joke.
Oh, Melanie, that's why you're single.
Oh my God.
They're like, flags. The flags are going off like the Olympics.
No, but I really just like, I'm like, most women will hide their crazy. I'm like, no, I'm actually crazy. So,
well,
like,
I will say there is something to be said that men do like a little crazy.
Oh, they love it.
They don't like clingy, but they like crazy. So there's a fine line.
Both.
But Adele and Rich Paul, congratulations.
Yay!
Wow, who do you think is going to be at that wedding? Wait, what were you getting all excited for?
Oh, I thought you were going to say who's going to be first, Taylor or Adele. I have a one-track mind.
This is not the Swiftie podcast, Melanie. For more Taylor Swift obsession news, go to the Swiftie podcast.
Who will be at the wedding? Everybody?
Oh my gosh, everybody in Hollywood.
It's going to be like
the
real royal wedding.
Yeah, it'll be insane. Wow.
Yeah.
Love to see it. Moving on to Celine Dion. Are you into the Olympics this year?
Finally.
What do you mean finally?
I've never really cared about it, and I feel like I'm like juiced up for it.
Ooh, what drew you into the Olympics this year?
I think just like it's in Paris.
Yeah,
like TikTok, watching TikToks of like all of them at like the Olympic Village, and I'm like, I'm actually invested in all of the characters that are going to be in the sports.
Oh no, this is not going over.
But I'm excited to like know their backstory, so I'm excited to like see them do it.
I feel like Celine Dion and Lady Gaga uniting to sing at the opening ceremony. That's what's got me in.
And a water show?
Yes. Iconic. So there's a bunch of photos of Celine. I mean, fans are just crowding around her. She's holding like a rose, like someone gave her a rose.
She looks good. She does like a fist pump.
Yep. She's looking great. And remember, she's been battling stiff person syndrome for some time. She chronicled that on her documentary. It looks absolutely painful. But she's there, such a good sport, ready to sing. And they are singing La Vie en Rose.
Ooh.
Very famous French song.
I just want her to sing My Heart Will Go On.
I know. No, you know what? The one I like is the one that's like, there were nights when the wind was so cold. That one, that's a good. That first album was a banger.
Just hit us with the classics, Celine.
I know, love the classics. But I mean, she's coming to Vegas. We're being told that.
Who's going to be able to get tickets for that? Nobody.
Oh, I'm going to try. Melanie, you got tickets to Taylor Swift. That was the most coveted ticket sale ever.
Yeah, but I had to do some shady stuff to acquire
those tickets. No. The FBI, if you're listening, I do not come for me. This girl right here.
Good luck.
So we're going to see Celine and Lady Gaga perform, which is going to be absolutely amazing. And then Snoop Dogg carried the torch already this morning through Paris suburb. He had the Olympic flame, making a huge moment for himself and hip hop culture. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, we, meaning me and Tawanda, sorry, Mel, did an interview with Flava Flav, and you can check it out. He is there in Paris, and he talks about Snoop Dogg, saying it's an absolute cultural, historic moment for the rap community that Snoop Dogg got to do this. And he has a word of advice for Snoop, so you're going to have to check that out. What do you think about Snoop being picked? He's getting some criticism, I saw. People are like, why? What does Snoop have to do with the Olympics? I'm like, who cares?
He's so fun.
Totally.
Like, I'm like just like smiling and laughing, thinking about him, like walking down the streets, like, oh.
Walking down the streets?
Like,
oh, you?
No, him.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yeah, like walking down the streets with a torch, like, woo. Like,
I love it. I mean, I don't feel like you need to have like an Olympic/athletic connection to be a part of the Olympics.
We need to get people excited about the Olympics.
Yes, and Snoop gets people excited for sure.
And he's like been commenting on the Olympics for years.
And it's hilarious. I love when he does like the animal shows and he's like, look at that squirrel go or whatever. It's so good.
He's so fun.
So fun. Moving on to another fun thing. You love TikTok. I love TikTok.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's so good. Well, Kamala Harris is now on TikTok. She's trying to get that Gen Z vote. She posted her first video, which I think was pretty good. Here's what she had to say.
Madam Vice President, are you on TikTok?
Well, I've heard that recently I've been on the For You page, so I thought I'd get on here myself.
Yeah, whatever.
At least she knows what the For You page is.
I guess.
Oh, no.
I don't like that video.
Hey,
I heard that I was on the For You page, so I thought I'd be here myself.
Oh,
no. I just think like this is your first TikTok. Let's do a little bit better material.
What would you have wanted her first TikTok to be?
I want her to do the Apple Charlie XCX rat
she's
dance.
leaning a little too to the whole Charlie XCX.
It's just like giving like it's just showing her that she's been so in touch and up to par, and this is giving like, hi, I'm your mom and I'm on Facebook finally.
It's TikTok, not Facebook.
I know, but like when your mom joins Facebook, you're like,
yeah, my grandpa's on Facebook.
And like it's just not like
so it's not doing anything for you.
It's not doing it.
What do you think the kids are gonna say on the TikToks?
On the yes,
like this?
Yeah, sure. But I just want to I wanted to see like a nice edit. Someone being like, I'm here, bitch.
Oh my God, imagine. By the way, I saw it's only been like, a day since she's been on TikTok, and she's posted 2 clips already. I think she has almost 2 million followers right now.
Okay.
Trump, he's been on TikTok for months. I think he's got like 10 million
followers. Oh, really?
Well, he's been on longer.
I guess.
But I don't know how I feel about politicians being on social media. I feel like it's just so strange.
I feel fine about it.
You do?
Yeah, because it's transparent.
Do you think they should be doing like TikTok dances on there? Have you seen that Chris Brown dance? I know he's a controversial guy. He's on tour right now. That guy can dance.
Yeah.
Like there's a famous dance from his tour that people are doing that... Wow, I wish I knew how to do that. Or have you seen the blue pants sweats girl doing the Tyla dance?
Oh.
It's like dun dun dun.
I haven't seen that one. I've just been on all the only Brat Apple dance. That's all I've seen. But I really think she should have Joe Biden doing the like.
Oh no, Joe Biden. Gonna have to prop him up in his chair. All right. And also, she's trying to get the Gen Z votes, but guess whose vote she's got? Barack and Michelle Obama. They are finally endorsing her for president.
Time.
Yep. And here's what they had to say, basically, that she can do anything. They gush over her, and they're incredibly grateful for her. And she seems pretty happy about it.
It's a little late, but
yeah, it is
Brock.
a little late. But I mean, people are excited.
Oh,
a lot of people on my timeline,
excited about
her,
Kamala,
and I think it'll be great. By the way, I think it was this day in history that Hillary was running also for president, and she like broke that historical moment, being like the first woman candidate. So yeah, look at us.
Hope and change was Brock's. Anyway. It's fine.
I don't know what you said, Melanie, but I'm gonna think it was good. Moving on to Oprah and Gayle King. There's been a lot of rumors that these two are a little more than just friends. Gayle's single, Oprah's single. Well, Oprah has kind of been like, people think dating Stedman. No one really knows what Stedman's role is. Like, he's just there in the back, like, or taking the photo for people.
Yeah, he's doing what a man's supposed to do. Standing in the background while the woman shines.
Okay. Well, people think that these two women are getting down, but they were they were interviewed and asked about it, and here's what they had to say.
You know, for years, people used to say we were gay or that we were, but and listen, we were up against that for forever. No, and people still say
that. And I used to say to Oprah, you got to do a show on this because it's hard enough for me to get a date on Saturday night with people thinking we're gay.
Yeah.
Because if we were gay, we would tell you.
Because one of the things I started to think was maybe people aren't accustomed to seeing women with this kind of truth bond.
I will say, after watching this interview, because I always wondered too, I think everyone kind of wondered, like, are they something? Are they not? But after seeing this interview, they're obviously not in a relationship, right? They're just really good friends. But if they were in a relationship, it'd be cute too.
It would be great. I'm just not a fan of people trying to out people.
Yeah.
Like, they'll come out on their own terms, or they won't, or whatever.
Absolutely.
But I do think that it's true what they're saying is like we don't see women being cheerleaders and caring more about other people's success than our own.
Well, no, I think they were saying, like, people aren't used to seeing women, like, with such a strong bond with each other.
But they also said that, like, she was saying in the full interview, basically, Oprah was saying that Gayle cheers me on, like, and she gets more excited for my successes even than her own successes.
Aw, that's so sweet. Do you have a best friend?
Yeah.
Aw, how do you guys know each other?
Here.
Oh, from work
Scarlett.
bestie. Oh, Scarlett. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Do you guys go on like little trips or anything?
Of course.
I feel like that's where like friendships can get really dicey.
Oh,
because you think you have a good friend and then you go on a vacation or a trip, whatever, and then it is absolutely the test. But you know, Gayle and Oprah, they've traveled together a lot, like all over the world.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to be besties with Oprah?
Oh.
Like, you are living large hanging out with her. Like, I've seen they've gone like truffle hunting.
They do everything.
Do you know what truffle hunting is?
For truffles.
Yeah, they like literally have these hounds that their job is to sniff out truffles.
Oh,
and
I love
Oprah went on
truffles.
this trip, and it was like in France or somewhere. I mean, like the coolest trips.
I feel
ever.
like that's what like life has meant. She like made a whole bunch of money and she's just living large.
Oh my gosh, living the dream.
Living the frickin' dream.
Both women are like so successful
and like
crushing the game.
You want to have like a friend to go along on all your trips.
Yeah, you want somebody to share those memories.
And like Gayle doesn't have like Oprah money.
Well, she is pretty successful in her own right.
Totally
I mean,
successful.
not Oprah money. But,
Right.
Yeah, but still, like, not a nobody.
That's who you want to hook your tail to. Somebody.
So you think she's just with Oprah for the perks?
That's why I'm looking for an Oprah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Scarlett. You came and went. All right. Today in history, Mel, we got a big list. Things that have happened this day in the past. Today is All or Nothing Day. What are you going to do with that?
All or nothing?
Yep. You got whatever it is. If it's like tacos for lunch, it's like you got to eat all of them or nothing.
I really do feel like I kind of live my life all or nothing pretty much every day.
You know, I agree with that.
Okay.
I think you do too. All right. This day in 1775, the U.S. postal system was established.
Ooh.
Yay. Are you a fan of mail?
Oh, I am a fan of mail. Except for like I get a lot of tickets, so I don't like
unpaid
bills.
I thought they put it. Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't like mail either. How do they find me?
God.
So they usually, if I go on trips, if it's like somewhere really cool, like the Vatican, they have a little post office there at the Vatican. You can mail yourself a postcard, and then they do like the little Vatican stamp.
Okay.
I've done that. And then there's only one place in the whole world, actually, let me take that back. I think in the US at least, where their post office, the mail is transported by horseback. It's the one place, and it's called Havasu Pai. It's like an Indian reservation in the middle of the Grand Canyon.
Oh.
I went there and mailed myself a little postcard and, presumably was taken by horse. And their little stamp has little horses on it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
You really love the mail.
I guess I do.
You do.
It's like a big travel thing, too. People like to send themselves postcards.
I've never done that.
What do you do on trips? Do you collect anything?
No, I don't buy shit like that.
No souvenirs?
No, I don't buy shit for other people. I don't bring things home.
Kick rocks.
It's just literally like little knickknacks that you don't need.
Yeah, no, I'm
never gonna buy. I'm never gonna use.
See me getting a little like
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah,
be
no.
Me. No.
But I will say the one thing I do collect on trips is songs. So if I'm like in a taxi in Oman and I hear a song on the radio that's in like a different language, I'll Shazam it.
Okay.
And I'll like collect. So I have like a big collection of like songs in like different languages. I have no idea what they're saying, but I'm like, yeah. Like,
we're very different people.
No music for you?
I mean, sure. I don't know.
Not collecting songs?
I'm not collecting. Yeah.
It's okay. You have a song in your head at all times, right?
Yeah, it's a Taylor song.
Yes. And this day in 2000, Who Let the Dogs Out was released by the Baha Men.
No way.
Yes. Can you believe it's been that long?
How many years ago?
In year 2000.
Oh,
Millennium.
shit. 24 years ago.
Oh, my God.
Holy hell.
Don't look at me like that.
Oh, my God.
I know.
I love that song when it came out. We're old. You gotta stop doing this, Charlie Neff.
Oh, my God. I feel the wrinkles like coming on like hard right now.
Oh, my God.
They're coming out of nowhere.
24 years ago.
I know. I still feel like I'm that age. I know I don't look it.
Who let the dogs out? Ooh. The whole world was taken by that song.
That was good, but it kind of came and went, and we never really heard from that band again.
That's true.
R.I.P. Baha Men. And then some birthdays today. Some birthdays today. Jason Statham, who I'm obsessed with him, and Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. That is my couple goal for me and my husband.
Okay.
My husband, everyone thinks he looks like Jason Statham or Fred Durst. What a combo! But
no, I think you guys.
And I'm like trying to do the rose. It's not really working.
No,
we're like the Temu version of them.
No, you look good.
Thank you. Also, Kevin Spacey's birthday today.
Awkward.
Yeah, controversial figure. Helen Mirren, Mick Jagger, and Sandra Bullock.
Oh, Sandy!
Birthday. All the Leos.
Hope floats.
You like Leos? Wait, what's your sign?
Libra. I get along with just about everybody. I'm the perfect sign.
Oh, I thought Pisces was the perfect sign.
No.
No?
Please.
We don't like rocky waters. We like very soft waters, elegant waters.
Oh, I like the drama.
All right. Well, Melanie, thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
And don't forget to go watch the Flava Flav interview that we did for the TMZ podcast. You're not going to want to miss it. And we'll catch you guys on Monday.